6502. What's 6502? 6502. 6 and 5 is 11. 6502 is the stock. That's how you trade Toshiba. Toshiba, which is crashing right now. Why is Toshiba crashing? This is important. Toshiba post 9/11, one of the greatest corrupt acquisitions, and they're paying the price now for their corrupt acquisition. Toshiba bought Westinghouse, right? They merged. Westinghouse is the parent company. They're still called Toshiba. And Chicago Bridge, Exelon, who put Barack Obama in the White House, their nuclear bailout looting is catching up with them. But remember, nuclear energy is clean. I want people to very much understand these 2,400 videos I did full of leukemia, I did right here in the belly of the beast. This is Weber State University, which is the company, this is the University of General Electric. This is the University of General Electric who built all the nuclear reactors, and they cheated. I was a professor here. You know, I graduated here when we were the #1 school of business. They're corrupt. They're corrupt to the 10th power now. They're supply chain, you know, oligarchy, you know, but this is my home, my place. So it's finally catching up with them. So it's crashing. It's cheap, too cheap to meter. So, but here I got an answer for you at Toshiba. All you executives at Toshiba and you shareholders, here's your answer. You run along to New York and you go to Status Quomo, Bank Valley, and just ask Como, or run to the taxpayers in Illinois. They just built out Exelon. Axelrod, maybe he could be your new spokesman, Toshiba. Hire Axelrod. Here's a better one. Hire Barry Antoinette, let them eat yellow cake Obama. Hire him. He'll save you like he did Exelon. Remember, not to be confused with 3 Mile Island, 9 Mile Line, 3 times 3, Fitzpatrick and New York. Remember, they're done, they're close. But remember, this is clean and green, you know? And all these idiots on the left that are still saying, ooh, nuclear's the answer, that's exactly what you are. You're a fucking moron. And the right, you know, free market fairy tales, you just keep going. Vitter and the boys. Remember, this was a GOP Congress. This was a GOP Senate. And you hate Congress, you hate Congress, you hate Congress, you hate Congress. You re-elected 98% because you're so ignorant you don't even know who your congressman is. You couldn't tell a freaking, you know, a senator from a congressman, you know, what's the 3 branches of government? You know, I ask that all the time on this campus. Graduate students I used to ask, they wouldn't know. Well, we know what it is now, NSA, CIA, TPP. You know, those are the 3 branches of government. You know, this place is corrupt. So they're paying the price. So all this nuclear bailout, where does it end? I want to know. This country has $20 trillion in debt. You know, they're running to the state legislation now. They're going to do it again. They're going to do it in Michigan on Palisades. They're lining up. So when we were in Illinois fighting this, they had 5 lobbyists for everything. Now, this is important. Bechtel just got caught. They settled out of court at Hanford. Barack Obama, you can look it up, one of our activists in 2008 asked him, Gell asked him in Chicago on the stump, what he was going to do about the Hanford, you know, the leaking Bechtel corruption and all that nightmare. He said, you can look it up, I don't know what Hanford is. That's what he said. Yet at the end of his presidency, he bailed out Bechtel on Hanford. So they got caught red-handed. Not only the money they were built to build the triple tanks and take care of the waste, they just been dumping into the Columbia River, just like Fukushima into the ocean, and cover up. They got caught red-handed. What did they do with the money? And they got caught, and they settled out of court. 128 million when they looted billions. What did they get caught using the money for? For lobbyists to go right at us. So you keep bailing out your own stuff right here in the corrupt university, which used to be the #1 school of business. Clyde Cooley died, you know, and I got blackballed. A lot of people, that's all right. I don't care. I'm not afraid of them. Here, don't turn it off. Just hand me the camera. I want to show you something here. In the belly of the beast. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. So, this is a big deal. So, you know, I'm making a 5-year mark. You know, as I got leukemia 5 years ago. I tell you, it's going to give you leukemia clean. I was an adjunct professor here when Clyde Cooley died, the #1 undergraduate program in the country. Not only did they steal my undergraduate, they stole my graduate, they stole my PhD, but I did the greatest PhD in human history. I backdoored their dumbasses. You know, so they went, he got mad cow, Clyde Cooley, the great finance professor, the greatest finance professor in the country. We were the #1 school business in the country. I was a derivative arb specialist. And look at the shirt I have on. It's real. Arriba, arriba, you French fucks. This nuclear industry has bankrupted the country of France. It's going to bankrupt the United States. And it's on the verge of completely crushing. So Trump, say it, Trump. Because the world's always been burning. This has always been turning. I love that song by Joe. That's one of my favorite video songs of all time. That masterpiece of his. Yeah, because it's always been turning. It's always been burning. But this is different this time. This is on nuclear fission. The Great Pacific Genocide, told by Kevin Blanch. It's going to give you leukemia. It's going to, and I got leukemia. You know, at my place. You know, I've been here since 1968. Staying tuned. Getting ready to go back to work. You know, I need a partner. I need a friend. Staying tuned.